Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Well, down here at Zuma Beach, fully in the dream, right? So I paddle out, it's closing out, it sucks. It's like the ocean's finally warming up, so my wetsuit's too warm and it's tight, and my back's a little stiff, and dude, it feels like I'm, to quote my wife, pushing 10,000 pounds of water. Literally, I'm out in the ocean, so I guess it's 1 billion pounds of water. Just feeling super like constricted, right? Yeah, but I'm not in a hurry. And so I'm out there, right? And I go get off my shortboard because the waves kind of aren't that good. And so I'm out there riding around on my soft top. I don't know, I'm kind of jammed up. I'm in my own head. There's nobody else in the ocean except one dude. And I'm paddling by this guy, and he goes, "Do you know what day it is?" And at first I was gonna be a smart ass, you know? And then I'm just like, no, I have no idea what day it is. He's like, "It's the first day of the new story." And I was like, boom, boom. It was like a dude, it was like being lost in outer space and a guy just shooting me a tether, an emergency tether back into like the truth. And I was like, oh my God, it is the first day of the new story. It's the first day of the new story. You know, like, I think that's what's been going on, been transitioning out of an old story, right? And transitioning out of an old story's tricky, dude, because my brain gets caught into like glitches. Like, I think I glitched out recently and have been just replaying the old story, trying to figure out the old story in my brain when it's a new story. Today's the beginning of a new story. So, who was this dude? Young guy? I don't know. You know who I think he was? I think he was a representative of God who came to deliver a message to me that today is the new day of a new story. First day of a new story. The first day of a new story, dude. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Because obviously this dude's watching my video. Dude, if you're watching this video, brother, thank you, man. Thank you. You shifted everything. It was just like trippy how like one sentence can do this. But again, I tell people this who are like sitting in their houses isolated, like, and you got to get out in the world and interact, because the one thing I know is God communicates through other human beings. That's how he does it. Like, if I hadn't left the house and gone and paddled out in the ocean, it was bunk too. Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, dude, I'm out there, there's no one around, it's pretty like ho-hum. Bad, actually, it's not very good at all. And I was out there, and this dude delivered the message. And all right, so if life's about metaphors, right? And the old story you gotta break and destroy, and you gotta move on, right? Can I say right one more time before it's totally wrong? First day of the new story, dude. Got my glittery cowboy shirt on with my pearl buttons. It's funny. So I pulled my board out from under, it hasn't been surfing in a while, so I pulled my board out from under the deck, right? And I pulled it out, And dude, my board bag was infested with earwigs. It's kind of gross. Like, I was shaking earwigs out of my surfboard bag. Metaphorical, right? Old story, full of bugs. Bugs chewing away at me, man, making me crazy, making me think whatever I think, man. I don't know what it makes me think. So, first day of the new story, right, means I got to get rid of the old story. I got to get rid of the old. So I'm out there surfing, doing my thing. What happens? What happens, dude? That's what happens. Fully broke the soft top in half, dude, because I'm pulling into closeouts. Whatever, am I bummed? Sure, dude, sucks. First day of the new story, right? That's the old story. The old story was this, representative of this. Have to break the old story, gotta break the cycle. The trippy thing is, it's that dude right out there, man. I see him. He's right around in there. That dude was like a sledgehammer to my plexiglass perception. Right? I talk about it a lot. Like, sometimes, like, the gnarliest box you can be in is like this plexiglass box, because you can see through it. It's invisible. You can't, but you know it's there. You're banging on it. But what is it? This dude just came in and sledgehammer. Today is the first day of the new story. So I'm super excited. Dude, yeah, I broke my board in half. Sucks. But I'm not bummed. I'm excited about it, because today is the first day of the new story. Today is the first day of the new story. So, oh well. What are we gonna do? We're gonna revel in it, man. I'm excited. Like I can't explain how exciting it was to hear that. Like, to get the message, to receive the message, to just have some dude screaming at me out in the middle of the ocean. The hottest, he didn't want to talk about anything. It wasn't like you wanted to say hi or anything. He just wanted to deliver the message, bro. Today is the first day of the new story. So pumped right now. Probably just gonna go get a new soft top, dude. Just call it good, like whatever, dude. But I'm not. I gotta figure out. I'm more bummed this thing is just plastic. I don't really like the environmental realities of surfing's a dirty sport, man. Anyway, today's the first day of the new story. Why get attached to any of this? That's pretty exciting. I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna go home and tie-dye t-shirts with the minigram and owl right now. That's exciting. And I'm gonna go surfing later. Today is the first day of the new story, dude. To the bro, if you're watching this, thank you. To all of you out there who don't think that you have purpose, you do, dude. Because I don't know how it all works, but it's all of us interacting with each other and sharing the message. Dude, that was straight high frequency tribe member. Because I'm not, like, I want to say this at the end. I'm not a leader. I'm just a member of it too. I just make the videos, dude. I don't have any special, like, thing, man. I just push the button, dude. This all comes from source. This isn't me. I'm just a dude struggling to make it happen, and I just get new layers and new layers and new layers, but I'm not afraid to look at myself. I'm not afraid to realize that I am my own worst enemy and that I need everybody's help. Though, as much as my character defect says I don't need any help, I can take on the world. The truth is if that young man out there in the water hadn't said what he said to me, I don't know. I might still be in the glitched out, telling myself the old story over. Today is the first day of the new story. This is The Illusion signing off.